We may have a glimpse of the Model 3 chassis. Aluminum supplier is reportedly ramping up production, and the Connecticut Auto Dealers Association cries foul. Here are your Tesla tidbits for February 21st, 2017. We start with a great story from Electrek that could be the first pictures of the production Model 3. A public Instagram post from someone who is claiming to be a Tesla employee on the Model 3 pilot team shows pictures of the work area designation and what is apparently a team picture around the first Model 3 chassis. They were posted to the Tesla subreddit, but then the account holder removed them quickly from Instagram. The Fremont factory is known for giving nicknames to machinery and workspaces. It looks like the team working the Model 3 line has apparently dubbed themselves Area 51 in reference to Elon's vision that the line would eventually resemble an alien dreadnought. Electrek does some excellent side-by-side comparisons from the announcement video with the chassis render and what is in the picture, and boy, it sure does look like a match. They even take it a step further and compare it to a Model S going through the line and point out the subtle difference between the two. Obviously, there's much more to be done, but seeing the first chassis off the line has to feel super good for the line workers, and it's awesome for us reservation holders to see as well. If anyone in Fremont can hear this, and this really is the real deal, congratulations, folks. We are absolutely cheering you on and can't wait to see the finished product. Keeping the theme with Model 3 and Electrek, a report out of Nikkei in Japan says that Japanese company UACJ, that acquired U.S. company SRS Industries, boy, that's a lot of acronyms right there, is investing 3 billion yen, or about $26 million U.S., into the company to support Model 3 demands. SRS Industries, based in Michigan, was acquired last year by the company and already has a contract making parts for the Model S. It now appears that they have the Model 3 as well, as they've said that this investment will support, quote, roof rails and supportive parts for frames, end quote, for the vehicle. They expect this investment will increase their output by 50% before the year is out. Finally tonight, I give you listeners what I think is a good laugh courtesy of Teslarati. I'll warn you ahead of time, I'm usually not one to color the news I'm reporting, but I can't help it this time. I hope you'll pardon my indulgence and I hope you enjoy it. For the third year running, lawmakers in Connecticut have introduced a bill that would legalize Tesla's direct sales model in the state. The Connecticut Automotive Retailers Association already had its underwear in a twist for some time due to the fact that Tesla even has a gallery in the state located in Greenwich, and have tried at length to even get that closed down despite no sales and no test drives being made at that location. So it's absolutely zero surprise that they're unhappy with the new bill being introduced. Jim Fleming, president of the Car Retailers Group, said, quote, "They are illegally selling cars out of that location in Greenwich," end quote. That's all fine and good. We expect this kind of thing. It's the next statement that would have caused me to spray my beverage were I drinking one. Quote, "They are hardly a startup. They have great political influence. Their CEO, as you know, serves on the President's Economic Council in Washington, D.C. They want to compete with a local car dealer who is tiny compared to a multinational corporation," end quote. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, is hypocrisy at its finest. Here we have an auto dealers association actually complaining that Tesla has political influence which could help laws be passed in their favor. Hello, pot, please meet kettle. After Tesla last won the battle to keep its Greenwich gallery, Senate Majority Leader Bob Duff, who helped promote last year's bill in the last legislative session, said in regard to that bill, quote, "I tried in good faith to find an agreement, but the goalposts kept moving," end quote. He was referring to an intense and unrelenting lobbying effort by the Dealers Association. And this is just in Connecticut alone, where the very Dealers Association now choking down a big helping of I can't believe it's not butthurt was doing the political maneuvering. This isn't even including states such as Michigan and Texas, whose dealers associations are flag bearers for legislative hijinks. But yeah, Tesla is the problem here. Check out the links to today's full stories in the show description. Thanks to Teslarati and Electrek for digging up much of the news I report on each show. If you get some value out of what I do each day, please consider supporting me at patreon.com/Tesla Tidbits. Thanks so much to John Waltauer, Drew Schuyler, Cookie UK, and John Waller for being my super patrons at the $10 plus support level. Of course, if you have nothing extra to spare, that's fine too. You can still support the show for free with positive reviews and by spreading word of the show. If you have feedback for me, the best way to be heard is to tweet at Tesla Tidbits. That's all for today. I'll see you back here again tomorrow. Until then, keep it charged and hit the road.